What's going on, Dolphins? It's your boy Dillon, and I'm here to do my second of 3 quick hit scouting report videos. This one is going to be for the Carolina Panthers. Alright, so let's get into it. So the Carolina Panthers did start off pretty hot to start the season, 3-0. They did lose their last 2 games, including this one against the Philadelphia Eagles, by a margin of 21-18. So obviously it was low scoring, but it was close. It was off of a field goal, and they are now 3-2 on the season. Let's get into it a little bit more. Right, so let's see. Carolina had 267 total yards and gave up 273. They had 158 through the air, giving up 182. They had 109 on the ground, giving up 91. They were 3.8 yards per play, giving up 4.5. Let's see. They did force a fumble and recover that fumble from Philly. They also did get an interception, but they threw 3 interceptions. Sam Darnold threw 3 interceptions. They did get 2 sacks on Philly, but let up 3 on the other side. Let's see. They had 33% on third downs and let up a 30% efficiency. The Carolina Panthers had the ball for 35 minutes and 3 seconds, giving the ball to the Eagles for 24-57. Carolina had 9 penalties. Philly had 6. Okay, let's take a closer look. Sam Darnold was 21 for 37, 177, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions, as we already mentioned. Chuba Hubbard, 24 rushes, 101 yards for a 4.2 average. Sam Darnold threw in 2 for 10 and a 5 average. Receiving, DJ Moore led the way, 5 of 7, 42. Ian Thomas, 4 of 5 for 40. Chuba Hubbard, 5 of 6 for 33. Robbie Anderson, 2 of 7 for 30. Terrace Marshall Jr., 2 of 3 for 14, and Tommy Tremble, 2 of 4 for 12 and a score. And, you know, so look, man, again, first of all, as of right now, with the current state of the Dolphins, obviously there are no gimmies. This is a game that I originally had us winning even before the preseason, and that I have as a win on the schedule, but unfortunately this is a team that I'm not really at this point quite sure that we can beat, because their offense is certainly playing better than ours, but they also do have a really good defense as well, which we will get into once we actually take a look at the league standings. So just real quick though, to get a quick look at the Eagles for, you know, some context defensively, they allowed Jalen Hurts to go 22 for 37, 198 yards, and got the 1 interception. Miles Sanders led the way, 11 rushes, 45 yards, and a 4.1. Jalen Hurts, 9 rushes for 30, 2 scores, and a 3.3. Kenneth Gainwell, 2 rushes, 16 yards, and an 8 average. Receiving, Devontae Smith led the way. And wouldn't it be nice if we could see Jalen Waddle have, you know, numbers like this? 7 of 9 for 77 if they actually used him properly. Anyway, Quez Watkins, 3 of 3 for 48. Dallas Goedert, 2 of 3 for 28. Jalen Reagor, 3 of 5 for 24. And just a quick dip down. But yeah, so, you know, the Panthers are playing, you know, pretty damn good football. Yes, they did lose the past 2 games, and, you know, the Eagles aren't particularly great when it comes to this, you know, this game. But when we take a look, which we're about to do right now, at their league standings, they're still, as you can see already, just at a quick glance, offensively, they're still in the top half of the league offensively, and defensively, which we'll get to in a minute, their defensive league standings are damn good. So let's take a quick look at this. They are 16th in total yards with 1,817 on the season, 15th in per game average with 363.4. They're 13th in total passing with 1,366, 12th in passing yards per game, which is 273.2. Rushing, they're 18th with 539 total and 107.8 per game. And points per game, they're 17th with 115 total, which has them 15th with ties included, and 23 per game, which is 16th, 14th with ties included. But this is where it gets to be really sticky, especially for the Dolphins when we go up against them, considering our offense is not performing very well. And we don't know yet how it's going to look with Tua. If he's healthy enough, will he be able to stay healthy? Can he help to elevate even though the offensive line still sucks and the wide receivers are almost completely depleted at this point, et cetera, et cetera. So right now they're giving up only 255.8 yards per game, which is second in the league. They're giving up 184.6 through the air, which is first, 94.2 on the ground, which is eighth. Points per game, they're only allowing 17.4, which is third. Takeaways, though, they're not doing particularly great. They only have 5 on the season, which is 20th, 8th with ties included, 4 interceptions, which is 15th, 6 with ties, and only 1 fumble, which has them 31st, but 6th including ties. Sacks, they have 16, which is third. They are good with sacks, though, and unfortunately, I think we're the 4th worst team when it comes to letting up sacks on offense with 13. So they are third in the league with 16 sacks with their defense, which is tied for third. There's one other team that has 16 as well. Passes defense, they have 19, which is 16th in the league or 10th with ties. But third down defense, 25.5%, which has them first in the league. So, that doesn't spell good things for our offense and being able to string drives together, long drives together, or just move down the field. Either one. So we'll see how that plays out. That's obviously a little ways away. And just so that way you guys can take a look, here are the Dolphins league standings on offense and on defense as usual. All right, and with that, that is going to conclude this quick hit scouting report video for week 5 for the Carolina Panthers. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys appreciate my perspective. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the bell if you want to get the alerts. Share my channel and videos with your friends and family. Leave your questions, comments, and concerns down in the comment section. Of course, as always, follow me on Twitter at DillonTartaro. And with that, I am out. I'll see y'all soon. Phins up.